What's up YouTube, Zappos of the Water here, bringing you a battle with my 4th gen Little Cup team. I know, it's been a while, right? So, looking at my opponent's team, he's got a Growlithe, an Oshawott, a Bulbasaur, a Meowth, a Makuhita, and a Ghastly. Possible threats include Ghastly, Meowth, and Bulbasaur. Now, I don't include Makuhita, Growlithe, and Oshawott because Makuhita and Oshawott don't have the best defenses, and Growlithe, well, as far as offensive fire types go, it kinda got the short end of the stick. It can still do it, but it has a little bit of trouble. Bulbasaur's a threat because of Sleep Powder and possible Leaf Storm or Giga Drain or Leech Seed. Meowth is a threat because of Technician Fakeouts. Correction, Stab Technician Fakeouts. And Ghastly is a threat because, well, it's a Ghastly. What do you expect? But enough with that, let's get straight to it. My opponent is SeaSlug, who I met on, well, Skype. I almost said Smog on Wifi-Battle Finder, but that's down. He's going to start off with his Growlithe as I start off with my Padawan, my Riolu. Now, right off the bat, he's going to get the Intimidate off, which means I'm going to need to switch out, go into my Beautifish, expecting the Flare Blitz. He does get the Flare Blitz, and that does a lot more than I thought it would. And, you know, thinking back, it might have been Choice Banded, because I never really considered what kind of set it was. So here I go in my Grow Up Bulb, expecting him to switch out, or go for the Wild Charge. But he just goes for the Flare Blitz, knocks out my Badoo, and that's very bad for me. So I send out Beautifish, this time not going to take any risks, going to go straight for the Surf, I get a useless crit, and he's going to send out his Meowth. Now, fully expecting to tank this hit, I send out Padawan to take the Fake Out and the return, which he takes pretty well. So here comes the return, and I survive on 1 HP. That was too close for comfort. But I'm able to get off a Drain Punch, knock out Meowth, and that is fantastic. I don't have to worry about that priority Fake Out anymore. So he's going to go into his Ghastly, so I'm going to pull back, go into my Mini-Me, expecting the Shadow Ball. I predict correctly, and he goes for the Hypnosis now, which is like, really, are you kidding me? Because, you know, you really shouldn't hit Hypnosis, but, you know, I've already gone over this. It's high risk, high reward. So I'm gonna pull back my Munchlax as he goes into his Makuhita, and he goes for the knockoff, knocking off my Hot-Headed's Flying Gem. So I go for the Acrobatics to hit him, since I'm already faster now, thanks to him knocking off my Flying Gem. And he switches into his Oshawott, goes for an Aqua Jet, and gets a crit. Son of a bitch. God! Wow, okay, so I switch into my Riolu, bait the Aqua Jet, pull a double into my Beautifish, go get my Storm Drain boost, and he's going to go into Bulbasaur as I go for the Hidden Power Grass. Now, I could have gone for the Hidden Power Ice, and I was really tempted to do it, but I wasn't sure it'd knock out the Oshawott. So I'm going to go into my Pocket Change, my Bronzor, as he predicts this goes for the Hidden Power Fire. However, this is my Heat-Proof Bronzor. I know, Heat-Proof, kind of silly set, but hey, you know what? It works in this situation. And I've got Drifloon in case I need to resist something that's flying. Or immune. So I hit the Hypnosis on the switch, and he switches into his Makuhita. I set up my rocks, I go for an Earthquake to test the damage, and I switch into my Beautifish. He is fast asleep, by the way. He must have been taking some strong sleeping pills. Or, you know, like, he didn't get any sleep last night because Hypnosis was too effective. So he's going to go for the Brick Break. I'm guessing he carries that over close combat just because he doesn't want the defense drop. That's probably it. So I'm going to switch into my Padawan as my Beautifish goes down. He goes into his Bulbasaur. I get a Drain Punch off, which is nice for HP recovery. I'm going to pull back, go into my Pocket Change again as he's going to launch a Leaf Storm. I avoid the attack, which is great, but, you know, it wouldn't have done that much to begin with. So he goes into his Oshawott as I try and Hypnosis it, and I'm kind of glad it missed because, you know, that would have been great sleep fodder for him. He goes for the Waterfall, and thankfully it doesn't flinch. I get off an Earthquake and knock him out. He goes into his Makuhita, and now I'm a little bit worried about how this game will end up. I go for the Earthquake, and I guess he doesn't realize that this was actually a speed tie. Either that or he forgot, because he goes for the knockoff, I'm guessing, expecting he was going to die, and my Earthquake's able to knock him out. So he goes into his Bulbasaur now, goes for the Leaf Storm, because that's the only thing that'll hit the rest of my team. And he gets a crit, didn't matter, I mean, I was on 1 HP. So with the special attack drop, I'm pretty sure our Padawan can take 1 Leaf Storm with its current HP. So I take it, I can go for the Crunch, and I have got the battle in the bag, because all he has left is Ghastly. I can go for the priority Copycat, copy Crunch, knock out Bulbasaur, and then knock out Ghastly as it comes in. So, good game, SeaSlug. This was really, really intense. And I'm glad I was able to use my 4th gen team after so long. So, on to the talk of the day. Today's talk of the day, we're back to Hangman. Alright, so, our last guest came from Silex12LOL, who wanted us to give him an L. Alright, I'll give you more than just one L. I'll give you 4 L's. Now, I'd say that this is the end of the video, however, it seems that someone has sent in a correct guess. Congratulations to VaultCon, who correctly guessed the phrase, "The new fairy type will completely change the meta." Now, I really didn't expect anyone to figure it out this quickly, so I really hadn't planned a reward yet. So, when I asked him, hey, what would you like as a reward? He responded that he just wants a shout out for some of his friends at a certain channel. So, if you'd all be so kind as to head over to iStarly TV and check out their content, seems they're running a tournament and they'd love some challengers. So, again, that's iStarly TV. You can click this annotation to head to their channel, or you can see a link in the description. It'll be the first link there. Alright, so that's it for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Like that video? Why don't you hit the like button or maybe subscribe to my channel? Or better yet, check out the artists who make this all possible.